Welcome to our video on understanding refugee programs in the United States. Today, we'll explore various facets like family reunification and the resettlement process, along with key considerations for refugees. Let's get an overview of what we'll be discussing in the video. First, we'll look into family reunification for refugees. Next, we'll compare the differences between applying for a spousal visa and refugee status. Then, we will elaborate on the refugee resettlement process. And finally, we'll cover key considerations to keep in mind when applying for refugee status. When granted refugee status, the U.S. government doesn't automatically place you near family members. However, resettlement agencies, which are often affiliated with religious or community groups, make significant efforts to reunite families and take family connections into account when finding housing. Refugees are generally placed in areas where these agencies have the resources and support services available. While these agencies strive to accommodate family reunifications, the primary condition remains the availability of adequate resources and support. If you're married to a U.S. citizen or a resident, you might think about applying for a spousal visa rather than refugee status. Especially if you are not escaping persecution, the spousal visa might be a more suitable and direct means for entering the U.S., given the specific conditions needed to be classified as a refugee. Seeking refugee status when not eligible could potentially complicate the immigration process. The U.S. government collaborates with resettlement agencies to assist refugees in finding suitable housing, employment opportunities, and integrating into their new communities. The location of your initial placement, as a refugee, depends greatly on the resources available in different areas of the country. Although refugees may have the freedom to move to another area after their initial resettlement, moving might affect the type of support and services initially provided to them. Refugee status is primarily aimed at those fleeing persecution in their home country. The process of resettlement can be time-consuming and complex. To deepen your understanding, we recommend researching current refugee flows to discern the volume of applications and how resources are allocated. Importantly, refugee support provided during resettlement by the agencies falls under social assistance, which is separate from any ongoing legal processes. Let's pause for a quick quiz. What is the primary aim of refugee status? Is it to flee economic hardship, to escape persecution, or to join family in the U.S.? You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the correct answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is to escape persecution. Refugee status is mainly designated for individuals fleeing persecution, not economic hardship or familial reasons. It's an essential distinction in immigration policies. Let's briefly sum up the key points discussed. Refugee family reunification attempts focus primarily on available resources over specific locations. Spousal visas and refugee status are fundamentally different processes for entering the U.S. The refugee resettlement process is about community integration and provides freedom to move afterward, but this may affect service availability. Finally, refugee status mainly caters to those escaping persecution, so it's crucial to conduct detailed research before applying. Thank you for watching our video on understanding refugee programs in the U.S. We hope you found the information helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to drop a comment below.